Hello, today is May 22nd. My name is Ryan Rydell. I am a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I am married, I am gay, and this is Carrie. Hi, Carrie. So I'm just watching a friend's cat while they're in the hospital. But I'm pre-recording this, and today, but I am married, I am gay, and I'm married to the most wonderful man on earth. He's my favorite. So anyway, today's episode is going to be a little heavy and a little graphic. So if you do not want to hear that, you feel free to turn it off now. So there's going to be talk about some things that might make people feel uncomfortable, and I'm going to try to make it as palatable as possible. So here we go. So the church, so I've talked to several people about mixed orientation marriage, and they still think that it's the right thing for the church to preach for LGBTQ people. I can't speak for lesbians in this issue because I have no experience here, and if you are a lesbian, I would love to hear your opinion. Because I have no experience, and I apologize. But from my own personal experience, that's not cool, because when we talk about mixed orientation marriage, if both people going in know, I think that's going to, you both understand you're going into a hard marriage. Second thing is, if you don't know, what is going to come out of that? So I don't fault anyone for having a mixed orientation marriage. I understand that they do it for a myriad of reasons. The thing I do not appreciate is what I encountered in college is that I had 11 different experiences where I had left the church. I was very negative towards the church, and was super inactive, and I was philandering around with many kind of sexual relationships in a lot of different ways. And as I lived in Logan, Utah, I would go to places, grocery stores, Walmart, the mall, and I'd run into people who I'd had sexual relationships within several weeks of having those relationships, and I would see them in public. The most awkward was when I went to go a stake conference, and one of the people I had sexual encounter with was in the stake presidency of a stake. It is not my place to judge these people. It is not my place to put these people's names on blast. That is not my place. But what I am saying is, because we produce and support a mixed orientation marriage philosophy, this is a kind of a subsequent kind of like after effect of when we produce we push and support these ideas, as we start to have this infidelity and this kind of idea of cheating. Someone brought up to my point that some people in these relationships understand that this happens, that one partner is philandering and out cheating, and they're okay with it because they have an eternal marriage and it can be repented for. Another person told me that who are we to judge? I asked several people, one of my good friends, Zach, I asked his wife, Claire, if how she would want to know if she found out Zach was having a same-sex relationship, and she's like, I wouldn't want to know, because the facade of perfection is more important than the actual truth, and that kind of broke my heart. I hope, I haven't talked to her since then, and that was like 7-8 years ago, but I hope that she has changed her mind. I don't know, I can't speak for her, but that's what she did say at the time. Maybe she has changed, but I think that the church needs to understand that I'm not the only one that has probably had this experience. There's probably lots, especially in Utah, Arizona, Idaho, and I hope that the church recognizes that, you know, by speaking out against this is bad, and that, you know, and by this being bad is the cheating. The cheating is bad, not the mixed orientation marriages or the knowledge of those or being gay and married. It's by lying to other people about your sexuality, being aggressive against that group of people, but then yet having sexual experiences with that group of people in secret. So I feel like the church needs to say something about that because it's very damaging, and there's a lot there.